So this screencast is going to talk about the way to navigate the forum. And as you log into the Dirt Dog forum, this is the page which first pops up when you first log in. So if we take a look here at how this screen is set up, it has a header, which has the information, of course, that this is the Dirt Dogs forum. And then we have a navigation bar here, which has great links to all those things that you might use or need on a semi-regular basis. So the first one is the home button, and no matter where you are in the forum, if you get somewhere and you don't know where you are, click the home button and it will bring you back to this landing page and you can kind of start all over again. The calendar section has birthdays listed in it. There may be things that breeders post in there. We aren't using that a lot right now, but perhaps we will more in the future. But if you're looking for a calendar, that's where one is. The gallery is the photo gallery, which contains a lot of pictures of our CGRTs. There's puppy pictures, teenage pictures, a whole bunch of stuff in there. You can upload to that, and we'll be doing a separate screencast that talks about more in detail about all of these little things and the different functions within the forum. The frequently asked questions section is a great section. If we click on that, we can see that there are some commonly asked questions regarding the form format and your preferences and postings and different stuff like that. In the beginning, up here, there is a section regarding exactly what we wanted you to know about what the Dirt Dogs forum is. So if you were to click that question, it pops up with a nifty little answer, and you can scroll through those and just read, the different information that we wanted to make sure you got. The search function, if you're looking for a post regarding, say, housebreaking, or potty training, or puppy chew toys or something, you can put a couple of keywords in there and you can search the forum. You can do it either by post or by topic. And that may help you find information quicker than going through all the categories and not knowing quite where to look. The member list is just a list of members. It shows, when they last visited, the number of posts they have. You can also go in here and send a private message from here. So if you see somebody on the forum and you want to send them a quick note, you can do it from here. The users groups is really a section just tells you what group you're in, and then it also gives you a little place where you can join a group. So if you're a new member and you're moving up in your posts and you notice that we haven't caught up with you yet and changed your color to the appropriate color, this will send us a little notification that you'd like to join that group. There are lots of different groups within it. People all start out as puppies. When you hit 20 posts within the forum, you move to the terrier category. When you hit 50 posts, you move to the Dirt Dogs category. And when you hit 200 posts, you become a full-fledged Condomaniac and move to that family. So, when we're looking at the profile, within here you can change all of your pertinent information that you may want to change, what you share with the forum. You can list your terriers. You can put a little blurb about humor. You can list your website, ICQ number, AIM address, Messenger, Yahoo, or Skype. Whatever you use and you would like to share with other forum members, you can do so within there, and that will save. Make sure when you change something within here that you do come down and you hit save. Otherwise your changes won't be updated. We're going to go into more detail in another screencast about everything that's within the profile section, but that just kind of gives you an overview of what that's for. Your private messaging is up here as well, and we'll go into that in more detail in another screencast. And of course, if you want to log out, you can do so. There's a nifty little search feature here as well. So if we go back to the home page and we look at how the forum is set up, you can see it has this nifty little scrolling announcement that we're getting a facelift and we're changing and moving things around. We will use that intermittently to tell you new things or let you know what's going on. It's just kind of an attention getter. So within the main body of the forum, as we're looking at it, This here would be the main sections in here, and then these little sidebars here are full of great information. You can see there's one here about Connemara's new puppy cams. There's a countdown to DDQ clock, which tells you the amount of time left until DDQ 2011. There's a gallery section, which scrolls through the pictures that are in the current pictures that are in the gallery. There's a box who tells you who's online right now. There's a box that tells you through statistics, how many users we have, how many messages have been posted. This one down here tells you who the top posters are within the forum. And then down here you can subscribe to our RSS feed if you would like to do that. We go back up to the top and we'll look at the other side. This section here is going to contain announcements that we would like you to pay attention to. So it's brightly colored, and right now we're asking that everybody go in and change their names to the format that we would like to see it in. This may change depending on what we are asking of members now, and what it's kind of the newest, latest thing that we may need from you, or an announcement that we want to make and draw attention to. Underneath that is the latest topic section. It's a scrolling section that contains all of the hottest and latest topics that everybody's discussing on the forum. You can click those and go directly to the post that you want to see. Below that is a section of understanding how the Dirt Dogs forum works. No matter where you are, if you have a question and you need a quick answer, these links will take you directly to that page. Underneath that is another search feature. Within this one you can search inside the forum. You can also search Google, and you can again display them as posts or topics, whatever you're looking for. Beneath that is the calendar feature, which is just another little place that the calendar is sitting. So if we go back up to the top, in the middle portion, or this kind of center portion here within there, the chat box comes up first. We'll do a separate screencast about how to use the chat box appropriately, but that's where it is. That's where you can go and chat with people who are online right now on the forum. It's a great place to go if you just want to chit chat and have fun with somebody, and don't necessarily want to be posting a whole bunch of posts to a topic. This here is a nifty little bar that I personally use a lot. If you click view posts since your last visit, it will bring up all the topics that have had new posts since the last time you visited the forum. You can also view your own posts within here, and you can view posts that are unanswered. So those are nifty little links that kind of get you to the information you may be looking for right as you log in. The mark all forums red will go through and make everything so it looks like you've read it. So there would be nothing new. So if you've gone through, or if you just want a clean start with the forum, go ahead and click that, and it will make everything already read. Within the forum, there are categories with subcategories. So the first category that we have here is called new members. Within the new members section, there are 4 subcategories. If we were to go to let's go to the introduce yourself here. That subcategory contains 4 different topics. This is where people introduce themselves. So that's kind of how the hierarchy works within the forum. There are categories, subcategories, and then topics. So let's go back to the beginning. We'll go back to here. So you have your new members section, understanding the Dirt Dogs forum, introducing yourself, and reading the rules for posting. It's pretty simple. The forum help section contains all the information that you may have questions and need answers. That's the place to look for it. We're trying to keep that organized and neat. If you have a question, you can come in here and post it, or you can look for your answer within here. A lot of times members will ask really great questions, and we then make them stick up here, if you will, for information for new members, because they may have the same question that you had. So we are in the process, of course, of making these screencasts and getting this information on there, so please be patient with us right now, but we hope to have that all settled within the next couple of weeks so people can go there and look. If we go back again to the home page and scroll down, we can see the next section after Forum Help is the Connemara Terrier Society News section. So all that information is in there regarding DDQ, regarding what's going on with CTS, how to register your terrier. Everything's going to be in there. That's the place to go to for that information. I'd like to stop for a second and point out when there is a new topic, you'll see cute little Kiva's face shows up there. And that's a way for you to indicate, hey, there's something new in there. There's something, a new topic or a new post or something in there that you haven't seen yet. So that distinguishes from this button down here, which is there's nothing new in that one. The next section is the breeder and kennel news section. There are 4 breeders are listed in there. All of their information that's specific to their kennel or their breeding practice is in there. The next section down is the old style terrier section. This is a section where Sheila posts a lot of information and history and pictures and fun things in there for you. The next section down is the My Wonderful Dog section. It's a pretty popular section. You can share stories, you can give advice to new terrier owners, you can wish your terrier happy birthday, post photos, post videos. If you're looking for that kind of stuff, that's where you want to go. You're going to want to go to get it. The health and diet section is a large section. It is alphabetized so that you can find what you're looking for quick. There are lots of different categories in there: diet, nutrition, dog food recalls, foods to avoid, genetic issues that Sheila may want to talk to you about. If you have a minor health issue or concern, it's a great place to post it. Natural remedies, poisonous plants, and information regarding vaccines. Again, it's all organized alphabetically so that you can find what you're looking for quickly. And if you have a specific question there, go ahead and put it in there and we'll do our best to help you as quickly as we can. The training section, again, is a help section. If you need help, you can post it within here. If you want to learn more about basic cues, puppy advice, or training your adolescent dog, those are places to go. These all change, and as we see new things that we want to add to sections, we do so. So you can go to there if you need some training help. If you're interested in what you can do with your terrier, different sports and activities, this next section is where you'll want to go. We talk about agility, nose work, hunting and earthwork, lure coursing, rally. All of these topics in here are fun topics that talk about different things you can do with your terrier. If you have an experience and you want to share it with people regarding your training with your terrier or adventures that you've done with them, that's the place to go to do it. The Just for Fun section contains humor. If you just want to be goofy and post some jokes, or you have a funny story that you want to share, that's the place to do it. If you'd like to make a play date with other CJRTs that are in your area, there's a section to do that as well. The resource area contains different links. Mostly we're trying to keep that, for quick links so people can get to what they're looking for. Toys and supplies section, of course, has toys and supplies that we've all loved and used and recommend. Quick links to the good stuff is going to contain more information about trainer sites and different things that aren't toys and supplies, but are still great links for you to visit. The adoption and rescue section, of course, is about adoption and rescue. If you have an adoption in your area, if you know of something or want to share it, that's the place to do it. The forum request section is if you would like to see something on the forum that we haven't done yet or you think would be fun, it's a great place to post your suggestions, and we will look at those and see what we want to add to the forum for everybody to enjoy. The anything but dogs section, it's exactly what it says, everything but dogs. Books, news about your family, news about local or world events, photos of anything that isn't dogs, and TV show discussions, which has been a popular section in the past when we've all had a show that we enjoyed watching. So that's how to move around the form and what it contains and what's available.